Oh my God, Tilly. I'm going to come over there. I gave you an energy drink earlier. Where's that gone? I'm not sure if I want this included because...
Well, no, obviously not.
But is it illegal?
I don't think it's illegal. Bro's going to be buzzing.
Well, that's nice.
Hey.
Have another sip then.
Yeah, sure.
We like to drink with Tilly, because Tilly is our mate. And when we drink with Tilly, she gets it down in 8.
Yeah, it's legal.
6,
Down it.
5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, boo.
Tilly's going to be jumping off the walls.
It's not
by the
my
end of
drink,
this.
to be fair.
Oh, you could have downed it still. There's probably like 12.
The thing is, I
of them
don't even
left.
really like fizzy drinks.
What are you looking at?
Your hair, there's a lot in it.
Don't put it on my way.
I'm ill.
Did you do it? Yeah. Okay, welcome back to the 13 Again podcast, where we give children energy drinks. I'm Harvey, that's Max, and that's Tilly. And we would love for you to please subscribe. It means the absolute world to us, and we are trying to see if we can get to 100,000 subscribers by the time that Tilly turns 14.
Are we?
Yes,
I think I
we
said
are.
that last
So that
time.
means you have to subscribe because otherwise we won't get there. So please think about it.
If we don't
it's
get to
possible.
100k, we're not doing it anymore.
Wow. So we'll stop the podcast if we don't get to 100k by the time. Max is dying.
Oh my God.
Nothing new there. He's got the immune system of a, I guess a slug. I don't know. What has a bad immune
newborn
system?
baby.
Yeah, newborn child. That would have been better. Thanks, Tills. You're sharper than me at the moment.
At the moment.
I saw something disturbing while I was driving earlier. Would you like me to explain it in gross detail?
No.
So, I was driving and there were these two birds in the middle of the road. They looked like they were fighting over something. And I was like, what are they doing? As my car comes, they obviously panic because they're like, oh, a car. And so they go up. And as they go up, so does the squirrel that they're carrying. I shit you not. They go up and sort of fling the squirrel, but by this point, I'm so close to them that the squirrel just flies past my windscreen.
What? Did it touch your windscreen?
No, it literally just flew right over the bonnet, basically, but it
Right.
was very dead. These two crows were like trying to salvage it.
Christ.
So, yeah, that was my morning. What have you been up to, Tils?
I saw Dobby doing that with a squirrel once.
Oh yeah, no, but it further confirms there's no other possible way for that squirrel to have gotten there other than Leo having strapped it to a firework.
Yeah, good shout.
Just to add to the lore of Leo, because I could see the singe marks on the squirrel as well.
He signed it,
Yeah.
etched his name into it.
He branded it. But anyway, we were gonna go somewhere with this.
Were
No,
we?
maybe not. I've been.
Where did you want to go with that?
You know what? I'm not very well collected today, but
Yum dead squirrel.
I do know exactly what my plan was. I just need to get the comment up because I screenshotted something a couple of weeks ago, and I can't remember exactly where it was. But I've had Tilly doing a task for me. Can you guess what the task is?
Is it murder?
No. So Lily Grace 888 commented, "We need a new segment called Tilly Takes Things, where at some point during the week she takes something from one of the boys' rooms and sees if they notice it was missing." Now, unfortunately, I saw this comment. So Tilly's been shopping in Max's room. Would you like to see what she's been taking over the past 2 weeks?
Really?
And you haven't noticed.
No, do you know what? I've noticed it get a bit tidier, to be fair. Go on then, what have you got? All right.
She's got some fantastic finds.
If you got one of the skate... Okay, yeah. That was...
What's this?
Yeah, so that's a football from Qatar that I bought. That does
Next up,
sit in my room.
Your phones?
Max's old phones.
Yeah, I didn't notice they were gone, to be fair. I barely use them. They just sort of sit there. I should probably trade them in to Apple. I mean,
Next
one of them is
up.
actually recently old because I just got a new phone.
Oh, you're
but
smart. Next up.
Good job on that.
yeah, I didn't notice that. That's like right in my doorway as well.
Okay, next.
That's kind of
I
crazy.
don't like the angle.
This is like my stuff. How did you get a board? Which board is that?
The
Oh
Smurfs
my
one.
god. That one. Wait, how did you get that? That's on the wall.
Yep.
That was on. Did you put another one up there instead, or am I just stupid? Oh my god.
Just be careful with the board.
Yeah, the Smurfs one is literally on. I know where that is on the wall. How have I not noticed that? I genuinely didn't notice.
Next up.
Oh, she's got some belters.
Yeah, this one's a good one.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can see it vibrating.
I
Yeah.
thought you might do that, Tills, but it's good of you to hand that off.
Next up.
Cricket. Oh, Palace cricket ball. Yeah, that one. That one's like on my miscellaneous cupboard,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
wouldn't have noticed that regardless. Oh my god, my
Last but
boot.
not least.
That's actually not. There's a couple behind that part of the sofa as well.
Have you been stealing
I
stuff
haven't.
too?
I just put them there.
Help me.
Just put them on the floor. Now I have to take all this stuff back. Ah.
Wrench.
I have some dumb shit.
And then this one, I am impressed that you didn't notice this. She took your Max and
No,
Harvey.
that
tour.
one's recent because I was actually lying in bed the other day and looking at that and going, that was a cool thing that we did.
Yeah.
I was sat in bed going, yeah, cool. When did you take that?
It was
like yesterday, maybe.
yeah.
Yeah, I did think so.
But so for anyone who doesn't know, that's the tour plaque that we got from Live Nation for when we sold out our 2020 tour,
I can't really remember. Is that it?
which hopefully we'll be selling out some tours soon in the future if you guys want to come and join us on them. But yeah, that was from a while ago. And that's Max's
I
congratulations
thought I took
plaque.
something else, or is that it?
I don't know. Did you?
well, I'd like to know if you did.
Oh, I know.
What?
Is there more?
Hold on.
The hell is
Oh, she took my dog.
that? Yeah, that's not even mine. That's why I was like, what the hell is that?
So actually, that dog has a really interesting story behind it. I did not notice that she took that actually.
I'm
Fair play to her.
stuck, by the way.
Did you
And
take this before today?
Your gloves.
Did you take this before today? This dog? Or did you do this today?
you'll never know.
Because he does bobble, look. So this guy I got from a director of a show I was in when I was 7, and he just sits and bobbles in my room. He's very
And-
old. Stop. Okay, you've just taken my stuff now.
That's the point, no?
But yeah, no, but
dickhead.
I thought she
Look,
was
what's
just,
all this?
I thought she was just taking
What's all
Max's
this I've
stuff.
got here?
She clearly went on a rampage today.
And
Oh my
for the
God.
grand finale,
Oh dear.
It's just like your wrist.
Oh.
That was close. Goes on your wrist.
You know what? And I wouldn't have even noticed that missing, to be honest. I very rarely see
you
that.
didn't.
Well, yeah, I didn't notice it. That's Kermit. I don't know if people know that I have this, but this was actually, for anyone who knows in the UK,
Right. Can you?
this was given to me by a guy who made and voices Hacker the dog from CBBC, and he made this Kermit puppet. And I messaged him asking if he sold them, and he said, "I'm not going to sell it because I don't want to, earn money off of someone else's work, so I'll just give it to you for Christmas." And I was like, "Wow, thank you, Phil." So yeah, now Kermit's on the podcast.
Hello, Kermit. Right, can you put that somewhere?
We're going to need a
safe?
brief intermission, I think.
Yeah, pause. You can't even reach that. I don't understand how you got the board.
What do you mean I can't reach
You
it?
can't reach that.
She
Where
can
that
definitely
is-
reach the
No,
board.
where that was in my room, you can't reach that.
Okay. Anyway, I have one last thing.
Uh-oh.
This was got from the very beginning, and I was still kind of understanding how to do it. So I don't think you would have even noticed this. And you're going to be like, "Do I even own that?"
Right, okay.
Beforehand, I would like to take guesses.
So before, actually, did you notice any of this was gone?
No.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been doing this since before the last podcast we recorded. Because when we did the last podcast, I decided she didn't have enough yet. So I was like, we'll wait and we'll do it next week and you'll get more stuff.
I've got too much miscellaneous shite in my room. So it's like, if something goes missing, it is what it is. I should probably sell it.
Right, so Tilly, what do you have something of mine that I still don't know about? Where's my phone? Has someone taken my phone?
Tills, what's that in the bag?
Is it my phone?
No, it's actually not.
I don't know where my phone went.
Well, can you guess or not? Is it over there? No, it's not.
I kind of need it because I had notes on it.
There it is.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
All right.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. A punnet of cherry tomatoes.
I'm also going to go with
no,
punnet of
I
cherry
need
tomatoes.
one serious guess each.
A single cherry
No.
tomato.
Seriously.
An item of clothing.
No.
A wallet.
No. I don't think you even know he owns this because I didn't. Okay, wait, let
Do I?
me get it facing the right way.
What do you mean? Tiny Tabasco.
Damn, why does it look so discoloured?
I've had that for years, and I'm scared to open it.
I scared to open it.
Yeah, because it's a tiny Tabasco, and it is definitely out of date. Like, there is no way that's still in date. I don't even think it has one on it. But yeah, I can't remember where I got this, but I just found it so funny, and I was like, right, that's coming home with me. So,
well, that was a fun little bit. I'm glad we did that.
yeah, I'm so glad we did that.
Jesus Christ.
I wanted to talk about my T-shirt.
Okay.
Because I got a T-shirt the other day. We went to the football charity match that you played at and I watched. But we met.
I
watched.
watched as well.
Well, you did watch for a vast majority, actually.
Yeah.
But thank you to the people that did come and see us there. We had a great time just doing some really random stuff that we'll get into in a second. But someone actually gave me this shirt that they designed the logo for themselves. And it's a really nice shirt as well, by the way. And it says, I have an appendix. Because if you don't know, I have an appendix and Max doesn't. So
I have an appendix.
it's a constant.
Ow, my neck clipped.
Oh. Sorry. But yeah, so I'm really proud to be wearing this. I it's actually a really nice shirt, really nice design, and I thank you for making it for me.
Well done, both of you. I wish you don't go through the same pain that I had to go through.
Did you
Yeah,
go to
I'm
the
done.
pain or did the pain go to you?
The pain is always it's still happening.
Now, I don't know what you were up to during the charity match, because at one point I came over to you because I was walking past and you started shouting at me, asking me for a photo, and I thought,
I just thought it was really funny because
that's
everybody else started
Tilly
doing
was
it.
just being a
Embarrassing.
menace.
yeah, she's just going around causing chaos.
I thought I'd join in.
So other than that, I managed to find myself in a bit of a predicament where I'd gone live on the Max and Harvey account.
Oh, this is a boring story. Sorry, I've already heard it. I've only heard it once. And
It's
I still
not a
think
bo-
it's-
It was very interesting.
Boo, Tilly, boo.
So someone went live, gave me their phone. I then had 2 live streams. This then caused a sort of chain reaction for everyone who was standing in that area to go live and give me phones. And by the end, I genuinely had 10 live streams all going at once. And that may not sound very exciting, but for me, it was like information overload. I was so overwhelmed, overstimulated. I could see myself 10 times and I was just losing the will to live. But it was the funniest thing because I got 10 live streams. So hopefully I'll be able to get some of the footage from that and post a video. But I thought that was really funny. So thanks a lot, Tills, for ruining my fun.
Well done, Harvey. I'm so proud of you.
You're really not doing well today, are you?
No. Tills.
Mm. Me. That is me.
Did you see the Grammys happened?
Yes, thank you, Sherlock.
Have you seen any clips from it?
Something about someone won something for being a good something about Texas. You know that one?
Yeah, Beyonce won.
Yeah.
People think she paid for it.
Oh.
People think she bought the win. What do you reckon, Tills, with all your knowledge on the Grammys?
I saw something the other day. Oh wait, I actually can't say that.
Whoa, that was too close. That was way
Dangerous
too close.
territory.
I went to kick you, I skimmed over you.
Yeah, what's your say on Beyonce winning?
Good for her.
I
I don't really understand the Grammys.
I think a lot
I
of
think
people
the Oscars and the Grammys are the same. Yuck.
I think a lot of people thought Billie Eilish should have won.
Oh, wasn't there a thing of her crying or something?
She did.
But
Now,
I
I
don't think she was
don't
crying
know.
because she didn't win, though. I think she
Yeah.
was crying out of happiness to someone else, and then they clipped it.
I don't know whether. So, supposedly, from what I've seen, she was crying after her 7th nomination loss. So, admittedly, to go through, like, we know what it's like, the feeling when your award is about to be announced in a pretty high octane situation. Like, ours was nothing like the Grammys. This is the goddamn Grammys, one of the biggest award shows ever. Billie has sat through 7 announcements of, am I going to win this? That's a lot of adrenaline to be built up and then just completely dissipate afterwards. You've got to feel for her a little bit after 7 rounds of that.
I think it's also tough when you're Billie Eilish and you are kind of expecting to win. That,
Yeah.
like, I know that sounds really weird, but
I
like,
think they probably had like a good inkling of, well, not an inkling because she didn't win, but like they must have thought they were going to get the album at least, kind of thing. Well, I don't know. I don't think Beyonce should have won. I'm not 100%.
Oh, did Beyonce win the one that Billie was nominated
Beyonce won
for?
album and something else. I think she won album and country album.
I was just happy that Doechii won. I think Doechii's fantastic.
I was a big fan of that, and I think she was like was it you that said she was like the 3rd female rapper to win rap album?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Good for her, because I think
Yes.
she's brilliant.
Absolutely huge.
But then I thought it was
Did Taylor
weird.
Swift win anything?
No. She was just there drunk,
She
having the
announced
best time.
Beyonce's, though, didn't she?
was she nominated?
Oh,
I think she was nominated
Sabrina,
for
Sabrina
album as well.
Carpenter.
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter won something.
Yes,
It's
she
just
did.
For tasty. Taste.
Tasty.
No, what? So what I was saying that I thought was just ludicrous.
Is it taste? What
It's
is
taste.
it? I'm
Taste.
confused.
I don't understand how Kendrick Lamar got, like, I think it was Song of the Year or Record of the Year, and Espresso didn't. Because literally, if you think about last year,
I thought
the
it was-
song that was like the most played, listened to, radio, whatever.
Isn't that Song of the Year?
Yeah, you'd think it would be Espresso.
But
But it went to Kendrick Lamar for a diss on Drake.
I agree with it. It shouldn't have been a diss track that won. But to argue against Espresso for a second, as well as it did, we've had the conversation that as a song, it's a very easy to make song.
It is.
Do you know what I mean? It's a very good song, without question, lyrically and melodically. But in terms of every element being like the best, you could make Espresso in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, but also then and this is why I didn't want to dissect Espresso, if you look at Not Like Us, kind of the same thing, but
Right.
just
I
for
haven't
rap.
listened to it, I'll be honest.
It's like,
yeah.
there's nothing special about it. It's just a diss on Drake. It hyped a load of people up. Similar with Espresso, there's nothing particularly special about it, but it resonated with people, so you can't argue it. Like, it is just a good song.
Have you seen the dramatic readings of, I think it's Please, Please, Please? All those celebrities have been reading Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter, but dramatically.
I've seen people doing that with Messi.
Messy.
By... Who's Messi?
like-
Lola Young.
Lola
Yeah.
Because
Young.
I'm too messy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what? It's a shame for her, because I feel like she was a little bit too late, but she actually could have been nominated.
Can we get you to read Messi dramatically?
There's a lot of
I'd rather
swearing.
the other one.
What?
What he said.
The swearing aspect, I think Tilly might struggle with.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Just take that. Go from the chorus where
Why
it
do
says,
I
'cause I'm
always
too
have
messy.
to do this stuff?
Because
You're the funny one.
No, we all do it. We'll all do it.
All right, well,
you
well-
first.
Okay. Because I'm too messy.
And then Max.
No.
That's the
Anti-clockwise,
pattern.
obviously. We always go anti-clockwise.
Don't even... In that game we played the other week, we went this way.
And then I'm too fucking clean.
You told me, get a job.
Then you ask where the hell I've been.
I don't like this.
Go on, keep going.
And I'm too perfect till I open my big mouth.
Go on, Tills.
I want to be me.
Is that not allowed?
I want to be me. Is that not allowed?
That was horrible.
Oh, well, you guys are rubbish. You're just reading it posh.
Bruv, I'm dying.
I'm acting.
You want me to act?
Yeah.
I don't want to. Let's move on.
No. Go for it. Act your little heart
Okay.
out.
And I'm too... Stop singing.
Sorry.
and I'm too hate acting, and I'm too clever, and then I'm too fucking dumb.
I don't know.
I don't know the lyrics.
Do I have that time of the month line?
Yeah.
Of course I do.
This is perfect.
It's your time
What
of
is
the
it?
month.
You hate it when I cry, unless it's that time of the month.
And
I think we should just leave it.
Oh, you're done.
Well, no, I actually don't know the lyrics.
All
Just
right,
say the
fair
next
enough.
one. I just wanted to leave it on Max's.
It's Max's time of the month. It's definitely Max's time of the month. I mean, look at you. You're a mess.
We've
We've got a writing session tomorrow. Max has bailed because he's so unwell.
I'm
But
so sorry.
but he's still here doing the podcast for you guys.
Yeah,
so
because
I
it's
apologise
literally
to the producer,
at his
but-
house.
Well,
I'm just gonna have to sleep tomorrow, and then because we've got a second one on Friday, I'm definitely doing that. But I just
so in solidarity for Max's dedication to the podcast, we all salute and we all subscribe.
Solidarity forever.
Only
One
some
for
people will
all
get this
and all
reference, so
for
let's
one.
not drag it out.
Solidarity
Subscribe to
forever.
the podcast because Max is ill.
I also think I got the
That's-
lyrics wrong. Sorry, I
Probably.
don't actually know it. I just know that bit.
You're singing songs from Billy Elliot.
Yeah, that's the only one that Leo ever plays.
Tilly and Harvey.
Me and him.
Are we paying attention?
Yes.
Unfortunately, yes.
Would you rather
Oh
Oh
God.
gosh.
eat an entire TV screen, let's call it 40-inch, or an entire styrofoam block that maps out the exact same measurement?
This when you say screen, does that include the tech behind it?
Yep.
Then I'm going styrofoam all
Yeah,
day, every day, baby.
That's not even a question. I was going to
It
say
is a question. It
styrofoam
literally
anyway.
is a question. Don't be so silly.
My
You are
only
silly.
query, but then all the metal and wires are also going to fill up your stomach. But
Styrofoam would
the
be so
styrofoam-
satisfying.
would the
though.
styrofoam not start like absorbing?
I feel like the styrofoam would be quite moreish, so you wouldn't want to, fill up.
Yeah.
Whereas,
I feel like I'd be better to take a bite of styrofoam every day than a bite of a TV every day.
yeah, but hear me out. The TV screen, you're going to have more excitement because there's layers to it. It's like almost like a cake, if you really think about it. Whereas
thought you were gonna say an ogre.
styrofoam block, it's just same old shit. It's like piling loads of rice in your mouth. Whereas TV screen, you've got different textures, probably different tastes, the risk of electrocution.
I can't believe you're still talking about this. I'm genuinely quite impressed.
Yep,
Once again, I salute your will to just fill time wherever possible.
big time.
I do have something that someone left a comment the other week on a podcast that I squirreled away because I wanted a time. I don't want it to use it as a comment shout out. I'm still going to shout them out, but I wanted us to have a bit more of a think on it.
Okay.
Because Misfit Lauren has asked, what advice would you guys give to someone who's trying to figure out what their passion is or what they want to do with their life? I'm nearly halfway through my 20s now, and I thought I had something figured out, but it didn't work out the way I thought, and I'm at a bit of a loss on what to do now. So when I first heard this, I sort of thought, there's so many people out there that are probably in like a job that they don't really want to be doing, that doesn't excite them very much, and that they just want to be, pursuing something that they love doing. And with me, like I've always said, with social media at the tip of your fingers now, you can basically do anything and there's an audience for it. Almost anything. Now, don't take that too far because, there's some weirdos out there. But like, as a really good example, if you were to, let's say, be a pool cleaner, 5 years ago,
I watched the shit out of that.
5 years ago, you wouldn't have thought that, I could put this on the internet and people are going to go wild for it. You'd have just gone, I'm just going to get on with my job, pool cleaning.
I'm just going to clean this pool.
If you invest in like maybe, I don't know, a GoPro or even just a phone that you can like have filming stuff or set up on a tripod whilst you're doing your job, obviously you still got to get permission from whoever it is that you're doing the job of. But that is immediately, post it on TikTok, you're doing what you love, you're getting paid more for it. That applies to, I think, 9 out of 10 things. I mean, I don't know if you guys can think of any examples, but
I think, well, to sort of further your thought process, at the end of the day, people just want to see what other people are doing. That's the be all and end all
I
of
mean,
it.
even what's her name? Hannah
Lowther.
What she did when she was like posting TikToks about like musical theatre stuff in Tesco's, and then she now is in Six, the musical in the West End, as a swing, and she's like doing like the Get Ready With Me's, all the behind the scenes, or just like telling people what they want to know about stuff and everything like that.
Facts.
Yeah, and that again is like my point, is that obviously for a lot of people it is going to be scary to, be in your mid-20s where you do need to make an income and you do need to make sure that you're able to support yourself. But if you can find that spare time in the evenings to just dedicate to, or even in the mornings, depending on when your job is, to dedicate to doing the thing you love and see it as, any other hobby that you do anyway, but then getting over the line of like sharing it with people, which again can be scary, but look up advice on how to make videos good, how to light videos, how to edit videos and all that sort of stuff. Use that knowledge, apply it to the thing that it is that you love doing. And I'm sure if you just keep trying, if you keep trying different things, new things, you will find a way to make that your permanent job. Even if you want to just do nothing your entire life, but earn money from posting yourself on the internet, that's a job now. You can do that. All you got to...
What are you referencing?
Influencers.
Oh, right.
I'm talking about us.
We're not
No.
influencers.
We sing and stuff. But like genuinely, there are so many people out there who just live their best lives, film it and put it on the internet, and that is their job. And as weird and annoying and sometimes frustrating as that can be, if you're not the one doing it, you're the one complaining about it. Like, just do it. I know that's hard and I know that's scary, but it's as simple as vlogging what you have for dinner that evening, or filming something weird that you chose to do with cooking or cleaning or whatever it might be. And then people will buy into that. People will like you as a person, and then you can turn that into whatever it is you want to turn it into.
You don't have to do any of this though. You could do something else.
If you don't have any interest in showing yourself on the internet, then you could by all means just try and like commit to something that you're good at. Find ways to get that out there, whether it be offering services to friends or to, close family friends or whatever it might be. And then eventually people will go, oh yeah, this person, they're really good at that. You should text them, you should call them, and then build a business off of that. I don't know. I'm just a guy. I sing songs.
Silly way.
Was that from the new Mufasa film?
Think so.
Have you watched it yet?
Nope.
So you're just guessing?
Yep.
Great.
Anything to add?
No.
What do you want to do when you grow up?
What do you want to be when you're a big girl?
Me.
You want to be you?
I'm so cool.
Okay, how's that going to earn you money?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
You don't know at all what you want to do with your future?
No, I don't. No, just stop. I don't. Just help.
What?
We're all so dead.
No, I'm fine. What do you want to do with your future, Tilly?
Stop shouting at me.
Jesus, I didn't like that one bit. You don't want to be in theatre. You don't want to be in...
I want to do everything. I want to be everything.
Tilly would like to be everything.
Could you elaborate on that? What's one thing that you've seen someone else do and just been seethingly jealous that you weren't the person doing that?
You've never thought about that?
You've never been jealous of anything that someone else has done? Could even be write a song. Could be like a backflip. I don't like what have you seen that you've just desperately wanted to do?
Nothing.
Don't believe it.
Oh my God, Tilly. I'm going to come over there. I gave you an energy drink earlier. Where's that gone?
Up your bum.
Sorry. Did not mean to drop that.
Oh, Tills. Help us out here, man.
I just don't know. Okay, people keep asking me this. I've picked my GCSEs. That's as far as I've gotten.
All right, what you picked for your GCSEs?
Music, drama, hair and beauty, Spanish.
Hair and beauty.
Yes.
Ooh. Yeah, you need that.
Facts.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna take the high road. I'm gonna take the high road.
Good on you, Tib. Big up.
Yes, I do need that.
Then you can help me
for
with
my
mine.
GCSEs.
Can you give me a haircut? That would be a funny video.
You need one.
I know. I've got one tomorrow morning. How exciting, everyone.
No, but you're not booked in with me. You don't have one tomorrow morning.
I'm not letting you cut my hair yet. I'm going to wait till you take the course and then I'll see how you do.
I think I'll be better than Leo was in lockdown. Oh, wait, no, that was you cutting Leo's hair.
I was going to say, I'd never let anyone cut my hair in lockdown.
Sorry, yes, you did.
I feel like
Other than a professional.
I'm pretty sure I did.
You didn't cut my hair.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I don't remember that, and we would have filmed it if you did.
We did.
Am I going into this? Can someone help me with this? Did this happen? Let us know
I
if
cut
you know.
someone's hair, and it wasn't Leo's.
If this
And it wasn't
happened,
yours.
please tell us in the
Or maybe
comments.
it was yours.
Speaking of the comments, I do have a comment shout out because they actually didn't ask a question, but their comment made me think of a question. So thank you to Livy56, who said, plain and simply, this is my new dinner show, which I really like because I think everyone has something that they always go to put on when they're eating dinner or whatever. And it leads me to ask you, what the fuck were you watching earlier when you were having dinner? Because we were all stood in the kitchen just sort of basically waiting for Tilly to finish eating. And she was having this like bizarre story read to her.
He was eating his dinner too.
Yeah, all right. What were you watching?
He was just waiting for Tilly to finish her dinner.
Just keep me out of this.
And it was 5:30 and it started at 6. And Dobby had just got back from McDonald's with his McDonald's, which
This
was
doesn't
eating
answer
in the
my
kitchen.
question.
We wanted to
Don't
try
blame me.
Grimace shakes today, but they had no Grimace shakes.
Yeah,
at
we were going to do that
McDonald's.
today. Hence the lack of substance.
Ruined the podcast.
But seriously, what were you watching?
MSA.
What's that?
My Story Animated.
Okay. So was it like an AI thing reading a story? Because it sounded really weird.
Well, like, they obviously get voice actors.
Oh, okay.
And then they, like, get an animator. And it's just random stories that just aren't real, but it's just, like, kind of... I just find it even sometimes funny to watch, to see, like, some things that people have come up with.
Okay.
Like, story-wise. And it's, like, 12 minutes... Each of them, like, 12 minutes long. They're the things that people put next to, like, the slime videos and stuff.
Right.
My typical dinner show is Joshua Weissman, who
Well, mine's
Okay.
actually Modern Family.
I got a reason. He does food videos, but
Yeah,
I'm explaining
yeah.
that for the
And
audience.
the Norris Nuts.
And he does really good food videos, and it makes me feel slightly better about the pizza that I've just whacked in the oven. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm looking at other really good food, so I'm like, yum. So I'm slamming down my pizza that I have every night.
Do you know what makes me hungry?
Hippos.
Sidemen Among Us.
Weirdly, that used to also be what I'd watch.
I must
while
admit,
eating
I watch
dinner.
those videos. I do.
And because what I'll say is that genuinely, like, I like watching the Sidemen just because it's interesting to see what they're doing. Because ultimately they are kind of pioneering what's relevant or what's popular on YouTube, and it's good for us to know stuff like that as well. But then the Among Us videos, I just love murder mystery in any format, and as stupid as that is to get it from Among Us, it is such a like overstimulating version because you get the information so quickly, and it's a new person every 10 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
And I just find that really entertaining. Otherwise, I do also watch a lot of food videos. There's this new guy, Bid with food.
I've seen the guy. Yeah, I don't actually
He
watch
eats
his
a lot.
videos. to be
Yeah,
fair,
yeah. But sometimes I can't watch that while I'm eating because he's eating so much that it's actually sickly.
Yeah, no,
like,
his are like gross challenges.
Yeah,
whereas
yeah.
Josh Weissman, he's eating good food most of the time.
But then you said Modern Family and the Norris Nuts are what you watch while you're eating. Any particular reason? Do they make you hungry or do they just distract you?
Well, the Norris Nuts used to do food challenges.
Okay.
So they did like who can eat the most. They've done who can eat the most donuts, pizzas, nuggets, ice cream,
Damn, why she got this memorized?
cookies.
Because she rewatches the videos.
Yeah.
That's something that
That's interesting.
'Cause
I
they
don't
don't-
think I've ever done that.
Yeah.
Because they don't post enough.
The only times I'll ever rewatch a YouTube video is if it's like like a short
And
animation or something,
some
like
of their,
Pymations.
they
I
did
love
like
that guy.
they did like last to stop eating carrots, and it was really really funny. And then like if there's like I watch Dad v Girls videos, like I rewatch them as well because there's like funny things. Like one of the videos, they were on a plane somewhere, and the other day I was looking for it because I find it so funny. They were on a plane somewhere to go on holiday, and it was like a really long flight, and there was Joel, the dad, Chloe, I think she was like 4 or 5, and then Grace, and they were all sat in one of the rows, and they were like doing like I hate this restaurant as a joke, and then all of a sudden Chloe goes, I hate this woman behind me. And they were like, you can't say that. She was going,
I think you've told me about this before, actually,
And it
because
was-
when you were
just-
watching it, you were crying with laughter
so
or
funny
something.
because she doesn't know what she's saying, but like Joel and Grace go, Chloe, no. She's like, I hate this woman behind me, and she's
Yeah.
like screaming it, and it's so funny.
Before we do move on, Dob, what's your dinner show?
Dobby
Big
watches
Bang
Big
That's
Bang
Leo's
Theory.
sometimes.
Let's
Leo's
go.
always changes, but I know that was
Do
definitely
you
Leo's
keep
at one point.
rewatching it as well, don't you?
So does Leo.
Dobby will finish Big Bang Theory and then go, cool, time to restart.
Start again.
Rewind that
That's,
shit.
that's what I did. That's what I did with Friends and Young Sheldon.
I just couldn't do that. I really
They're
don't
all the
rewatch
And Modern
same.
Family.
They're all the same. The Traitors. What a fantastic show to watch while I'm eating.
I think one of the only series I've rewatched is Peaky Blinders, genuinely.
So I've started watching the American Traitors, the newest season, and oh my God, the Traitors all hate each other. It is
Don't give
so
it away, I might watch
funny.
it.
I won't say anything. They are, but they're really good though. That's
they
the weird
film it in
thing.
the same
Is there like
castle?
3 of them or something?
Yeah. I won't say how many traitors there are because it's actually a bit different in this new season.
Right.
But they all are like against each other, and it's so mental. It's like I've never seen anything like it before, but it is really fun because they're American as well. So classic, like, you know, they're just gonna blow things out of proportion. I think all the British people just have too much, like, what's the word? Guilt.
Dignity.
Yeah, well, no. I wouldn't say that anyone's undignified. Also, Zac Efron's brother is in it. He's really cool. I like him a lot. He's really good at the game. But anyway, yeah, so they're all like completely don't care about like anyone else's personal problems. I think also because they don't really sell their own personal problems on the American one as much, whereas the English one you get to find out a bit more about the people and why they're doing it. The American one, it's just like, I hate you, and that's like the whole storyline.
Is it still the Scottish guy that's like?
Yeah, Alan Cumming, he's good
Yeah.
as well. I do like him. Although Claudia Winkleman has like that edge to her. I don't know why.
Well,
She's just funny.
they basically wrote the part of that like for her, pretty much, didn't they?
I don't know. I think because it was a Dutch show. I think
I remember
so.
from the first series. I remember like they were like the person who was kind of like doing it to the British version kind of wrote it for someone like Claudia.
The difference with Claudia though is that she's got a bit more of a real side to her, whereas Alan Cumming is always almost like acting. So it's not with Claudia. It does feel just more like a host, whereas Alan, it's like an actor who's part of the show.
But
Yeah.
the Americans prefer that, I think.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it makes
yeah.
sense.
But yeah, anyway, sorry to just randomly plug the Traitors there because I don't know if anyone even watches it that
I
watches
think
us.
Harvey
But
wants to be on it.
I would. You know what? That's a really good question, actually. I can't decide if I would want to be a traitor or a faithful. After having watched
I would
like
want to be a
7
traitor.
different seasons of the Traitors
would,
now,
'cause
because I also
I
watched the
just-
Australian one as well. Go on.
I just don't like not knowing.
So you'd want to be a traitor?
Yeah.
Claudia all the way.
Okay, I would prefer to host it.
Yeah.
Actually, that genuinely is.
Oh, was that
true.
an option?
No,
Make
but
me
like-
the new
Because-
Winkleman. Why not?
Because we did it at Panto, and me and my mate, we were the hosts. 'Cause
Right,
neither of us
okay.
wanted to play.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. I because
Because I know who everyone is.
Because I'm so undecisive or indecisive of whether or not I'd want to be a traitor or a faithful, I would prefer to host it. But if I had to choose, I would probably actually choose faithful because I think I could play it really well. I would make, I mean, I don't want to say this publicly now just in case I ever go on it, but like, I would make sure that I just become not unassuming, but someone who is like unassuming enough to be, what's the word? Not a problem for the traitors, but I would also, and this is the big thing, I would also agree with anyone who spoke to me. So that if it's a traitor who's trying to get me on side, they think I'm on side. And so they're like going to take me then to the end to then try and double cross me. But I'll be keeping an eye on everyone and making sure I make mental notes of who's what and who I think is, doing that. Because the traitors is a long game. There's always going to be traitors. So
Harvey
don't
get voted
worry
out.
about trying to get traitors voted out at the beginning. I think that's the dumbest thing ever, that people are like, we need a traitor. I'm like, you don't. Let them stay in until the end. It doesn't matter. Like, just...
It's actually probably smarter to keep them in until the end, because then you'll be able to suss it out easier.
Exactly.
Rather than getting new ones all the time.
The only tricky thing is now they've made it so that they don't get revealed if you do vote out a traitor in the last episode. But still, I don't know. I think I'd be all right.
I think you would get voted out even if you weren't a traitor, no offense.
That is the only risk with my version of the game, is that someone would think that I'm a traitor and then I'd have no defense and just kind of get voted out. And I'm like, well, there's nothing I could do about that. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Let us know what your dinner show is in the comments.
Yeah, dinner show was what we were talking about. I just went on a tangent about the traitors for like 10 minutes. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe because it helps us massively. And if you want a comment shout out in the next episode, leave a comment, maybe ask a question or just say something that you liked, because we can turn it into a question apparently. And yeah, that's us. We've been Max, Harvey and Tilly, and we'll see you next week on Saturday at 8 p.m. Goodbye.